$24.99 Gaming back here to redo the first part of our Dirt 4 career mode gameplay after the first video got taken off because of a copyright infringement. Don't know why, don't know how, we're just going to have to deal with it. So we're going to redo this today in the simplest way we know how. And basically we're just going to go out there and we're going to ball out. That simple. Not going to be able to do much else today, really. Just going out there in our land rush gameplay, and it's going to be pretty fun, pretty easy to do. I'm going to enjoy it. I don't know about you guys, but it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to just go through it with you guys, as per usual. Now, usually I'm stuck with Siege and stuff like that, but I tried Dirt 4 out for you guys another time, and in a different video, and it was a pretty cool video. We did a lot together through that, and I found it enjoyable. I don't know about you guys, but it was pretty fun for me to do myself. So let's go out here and let's have a fun day. We're going to go to the career mode and into Land Rush, but first, before we go into Land Rush, I had 349,000 credits, so it's time to go to vehicles and go to the dealership to show you what we're going to be racing today. We are not going to go to the four-wheel drive truck stadium racing, but we're going to go to the rear-wheel drives. And we are going to buy ourselves a Jackson Pro Truck 2 for 300,000 credits, because why not? And we will buy the Jackson Pro Truck. We also have this one, but we have our actual truck. Then we have our LaRock 2XR buggy for another racing series, and then our Speed Car Extreme. So we can just click this one and sell this one. That's simple. And we can either do Monster or we can do our own paint scheme, which is usually what I like to do here. Let's go to my team. Let's go to the branding and sponsor section, and we'll get on with it. We load up here. Now, one thing that's different from last time is the fact that no gaming music, just to keep this within copyright. So here we are, and you take a look at our car. We have Brant's on the car with Elon X and NGK. Take a look at our sponsors deals real quick. Still got them almost full except for NGK. I don't know if I want to have them on the car anymore. Let's go with Thrustmaster, see what happens. Elon X has that Dalek Fada. Back. Simon Rudge Motorsport. That'll be on the car this week. Looking pretty cool right now, man. That's a pretty good looking truck. Yeah, I like that. Let's leave that branding suite right there. And we'll get back onto it here. Alright, let's head over to events, career, Land Rush, and the Pro Truck National Series. Take a look at the vehicle here. We're going to be running with Nick Racing today instead of our two team offers. But our two team offers will be OHMHC or AMP Engineering. Now that's a D engine with C everything else, and that's a C with C everything else. So we'll take that compared to the Nick Racing offer, which is C everything else. So there we go. That's simple. And we're just going to roll off here. And we're going to have a fun time today, I guarantee it. So, let's get down to it. And let's head out there onto the track for BAJA. Start off our career here in the Stadium Truck Racing Series, the Pro Truck Nationals. Now here in the Clubman circuit here in BAJA, it's how you would call... I don't know how you would call this, actually. I call this a triangle. Yeah, a triangle with a few bumps here and there. Not much to it, really. So, let's get on out there and drive. Baja, Mexico. Let's get on it. Here in the semifinals here in Mexico. Back for more. Finished the event with first place overall. Race wins. Win 1 over the course of the event. Or penalty time. Complete the event with 4 seconds or less. All of those are perfectly attainable. I'm going to be in the first heat in position number 8. And look at that truck. Look at it just shine like that. It's a good looking truck right there, I tell you what. Elon X on the front of the car. We got Brant's SRM and Elon X. Going to the race.
Okay, eyes on the track. Lights about to go. Have a good race.
We're in red again, because that's our favorite color here. Look at the crowd, look at the field. And the number 24 truck is off. And we're off in the semifinals here in Mexico. A little bit of a short start there, but we're already behind another truck as we head down the jump and into a hairpin turn. Looked like we got a little bit of contact there on the 14, but here we come out again. We got grindage all the way down the straightaway. Heading into turn 2. It's a little bit of another short hairpin turn. Back into the gas, down the short chute, heading for turn 3. Into turn 3 now. You got to be able to grind it out. Dig, 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 and they're out of the corner just fine. 37 seconds that lap. Here on the lap 2 of 4, heading down for the first corner. Braking hard, making sure to dig. Checking both sides of the truck to make sure nobody's around him. Then he heads down the straightaway. Stockner in first, lap 2 of 4. Heading down into the second corner now. Getting out, digging just fine. Seeing nobody beside him. Easy running right now as he checks his time. But oh, he overshoots the corner. He overshot the corner and took a big hit there on the right rear quarter panel as they head down the straightaway. He's back to 6th for first here on lap 3. Braking hard for the corner. He heads down the straightaway, heading every bump. Jumping them over. Into turn 2, digging hard, trying to stay with the front pack. So that was just a miscue there. As they brake hard for turn 3, Stockner making sure to brake, but he hits the bump and he falls back to 8th. He has to make it up to 4th in order to get to the A final. Here he goes. Grinding through. He wants it bad. He's up to 7th. He needs 3 more spots to even make it to the A final. He grinds hard, but he's only up to 6th, and he gets turned! He gets turned from Harris, and he has to fall back to 8th. He digs hard, but he'll only be able to finish 8th.
You're not going through with the top 4.
That was... I don't know what happened there, but that didn't look good. That did not look good. Take a look here in the race results. Fastest lap belonged to El Diego. He finished 4th, but Stockner had a really good lap. Really good first lap. Came out 2nd. Lap 2 was a little bit off. Lap 3 was on, but lap 4 was off. Lap 4, the lap where he needed to be at his best, was his 2nd worst lap. But no matter. That was a difficult race there, man. Difficult race. Truck wanted to dig. I wanted to make a turn, but it just didn't happen. So we're not going to be able to finish the event first place overall, but we could get a race win here in the B final. Definitely going to make it on that penalty time. And the final heat, in the B final, we will start 4th beside 6 other Americans. As we head to repair the vehicle, a lot of repairs needed to the side of that truck. A little expensive. Put some brand new parts put on it, and you can see the sponsorship isn't there anymore. Got a little bit dirty out there, but we're going to go to the race now. Head for the
All right,
B
I'll be watching
final,
over the
trying
ice.
to
Have a
make
good
it
race.
at least 9th place. We want a top 10 out of this event. That'll definitely help us in our goal for the championship. And we're green here in the B final in Mexico. Once again, it was difficult to get off the line, but now he's with them, making his own paths. They head into turn 1. He digs out of the first corner, heading down for the straightaway. Stockner behind other trucks. Really using a draft lane right now, trying to make sure that he doesn't get in much dirty air at all. Out of turn 2, they dig hard, heading in for the short chute. Turn 3 was his problem last time, as once again it was hard to handle. It wouldn't dig and it wouldn't catch grip, and he hits the right rear quarter panel once again. If that third corner didn't exist, he'd be in the A final, but instead he's in the B final, fighting it out with Jeffries here in the 11. Ooh, nice turn there, was able to dig pretty quickly and get into the next corner. He brakes hard this time, taking a different approach. He digs hard and he takes the lead away from Jeffries. He heads for the first corner again here on lap 3 of 5. Digs hard. Jeffries takes the lead back. They're side by side. They're heading down the straightaway. Stockner with an easy pass there. He was able to get by Jeffries into turn 2. Digs hard, gets out of there, and they did a short chute. All clear from this point. Heading into turn 3, digging hard once again out of the corner. And we're on to lap 4 after a 30-second lap. Back into turn 1, once again, digging hard. Got a little bit high up there off the corner, checking both sides of the truck. And the 3-gear manual rear-wheel drive stadium racing truck is still in the lead here. He's pulled up to a 1-second lead, working hard, once again, trying multiple different ways around that third corner. But the final lap, and the spotter says to bring it home. Grinding around. Sees that they're all behind them. Still up through the bumps. Heading into turn 2 for the final time. Out of turn 2, down the short chute. Heading into turn 3, grinding hard. Getting out of turn 3, and with the win in the B final,
That's a burst.
Stockner gets 9th place overall. He had to dig hard there in the final laps. And it was arguably a hard race in the beginning, but eventually it all just whittled down and it got to the point where he was able to win easily. Stockner earns 9th place in a pretty dirty truck there. That's going to be cleaned off. Can't get it from Branch, but I can get it from SRM, and I didn't get it from Elon X, so I won a race over the course of the event, but apparently not, so whatever. Take it as it goes. Good credits there from prize money, target payout, and then team deductions and repair costs. Limit that to a 12,000 credit finish. And we're on to the next one in Nevada. And we're on to Nevada, USA for the pro circuit. Looks to be more of a road course kind of deal. Only one right turn though, the rest are left turns in this track, and it seems to be that we're going through a canyon straightaway this time. Take a look. Mapped out your plans for the track there. No need to practice, we're going to get right into it as it's raining today in Nevada. That's going to change the sand quality there. Hopefully the truck's going to be able to dig, as that was what helped us win the B final last time, but still, Brandt's Rally Meters, SRM, and Elon X on the truck today. Hopefully going to have another good race.
All right,
as we're
nearly
in
done.
the
Let's get
semifinal.
focused.
In the red Puma headset.
Reds are on.
Reds are up. And the Reds are up and it's green. Green here in Nevada as we head down the long straightaway. Heading over multiple jumps and into turn one. Making sure to brake hard. Getting out of turn one and into the cavern. Fighting hard here. Ooh, getting a little bit sideways there. Digging hard at a turn, I think that'd be turn two there. And heading over the hump into turn three. Digging hard. And into turn four. Fighting hard at a turn four into turn five. And we're still clear. Stockner with the lead. 46-second lap that time around as we head into lap 2 of 4 into turn 1. Digging hard. Finding a way to get into the straightaway. And now into the corner. Braking hard and basically getting down to first gear, having to dig. Gets into third gear there for turn 4. Turn 3 and turn 4 there. Turn 3, now turn 4 over a couple little small bumps, and now into turn 5, digging hard. At a turn 5 and down the long straightaway for lap 3 of 4 now. 38-second lap that time round. Digging hard at a turn 2. Turn 1, sorry, down the cavern. He gets into another banked corner here in turn 2. Digging hard. You gotta dig, dig, dig. Still digging, still digging. Finding a way out of turn 4 to stay straight. Digging here in turn 5, checking his bearings. He's got a couple close behind him, Wilson and Campbell. Down the straightaway for the final time here on lap 4 as we head into turn 1. He's still digging, still digging. Down the straightaway here. And into turn 2. Digging hard. Hard to find grip, but he seems to be finding it as he picks it up, heading in for turn 3. The truck is fighting hard, having to dig a lot to be able to maintain grip. As it slides around, he sees Wilson right there. He tries to mirror drive. Wilson comes around and it's almost a photo finish, but Stockner takes it. And he's into the A final for the first time this championship season. So now we head on to the A final here. Currently our position is first. We've had to not have a vehicle recovery, and we didn't have a fast lap that time. But we will be the first starting position in the A final, meaning we were the fastest overall. And we see the overall field here. Going to repair the vehicle, making the recommended repairs confirmed. All good there in the end. As the truck doesn't look that bad compared to last time. There's a lot of mud everywhere on those tires. Take a look here once again. First in the A final. We're heading to the race. The A final event here in Nevada. Maintaining composure here in the truck. Got the 70 and the 40 to my sides. Goes to dig, it's green. Here we are in a straightaway here in Nevada. Fighting hard, takes the lead out of the straightaway and heads into turn 1. Braking hard, but being sure to slide. He's losing a lot of grip. He can't get there, and he had to go in the cavern there for a little bit. Checks to all sides, heads into turn 2, still has to dig. They're coming hard to the inside, but he keeps the lead. Into turn 3, coming out for turn 4. Heading in hard into the corner. Digging hard. Has to cover the inside lane. Checks to his inside. 45-second lap that time around. Digs hard once again. Hard to find the right lane here. As he sees Miller is close behind. Has to dig hard here for that corner. Has to come out wide. Checks to his side. Miller and Campbell are duking it out. Stockner's clear. Once again, it's hard to find grip. The truck does not want to dig this time. It was digging the last time, but now he's lost the lead. Miller takes the lead away from Stockner. Stockner telling Miller, I'm here, bud. What about you? And grinds away that lead, but there goes Miller. To the side. Mirror driving. Shuts him up. Hit the side. No, he hit the side of the wall. He hit the wall. And Stockner's back to 8th. Spotter has told the driver that there's a puncture in the left front. Stockner's basically going to have to nurse this truck back to 8th place. That was simply unfortunate there, and with 2 to go now, there seems like there's no way he can make it back up. He sees him down there. He was able to make a really good turn that time, and he gained 2 seconds back on the leader. But was it enough? Fighting with a punctured tire, and not to mention back in 8th place in a truck that is simply not driving the way it should today. He's fighting hard. Keeping that truck in line. Once again, still has that left front tire flat. Has 1 to go here. He's only 5 seconds back from the lead. Digging, digging, digging. Down to the straightaway. It'd be good just to get away with 1 extra position. As he digs hard. He's there. He found a way to come from 7 seconds back, almost 5 seconds back from 7th place, and he lost it. He lost it there to Wilson. The battle's going to be for 7th. But he lost a tire. He lost a tire. He couldn't turn. Stockner's going to lose it all there on the last lap. An unfortunate last lap turn of events there. There really isn't much you can do in this situation. The first 2 races of the season, just bad luck seems to happen. The first one happened in the semifinal, but this one happened in the final. We lost a tire, and we just plain spun out. Don't really know. It was in the straightaway. I don't know if I was clear or not. Probably wasn't at this point, but it just happens. We'll take 8th place. Didn't really do much for Brant's. Didn't really do much for SRM, but we did finish with, 0 vehicle recovery, so we get Elon X's bonus. So 1 extra position out of this, and we find ourselves a mid-pack team this time around. So we're going to continue on to Baja. Once again, we are back at the track that didn't really serve us that well this time. But this time we're going to run the full circuit. 0.76 miles. Mostly a triangle, except they added a couple more curves. So we're going to see how this works out for the team. Is now we're going to run by the actual grandstand there. As here we are, and we will get ready to race here in Baja for the full circuit. So we head into the semifinals. This time they want to achieve the fastest lap, win 1 race, and finish in at least 11th position. Will be position number 4 in the second heat, and let's get to it. Truck has no hood on it for some weird reason, but I mean, if it fits. Take a look here at cool. So we're just gonna go to the race now.
Okay, get a good start. Let's
And
get
we
you a result
roll
today.
up here. Looks like we actually do have a hood on the truck. There's Elon X and Grants on that truck. Fine sponsors for this team.
Go, go, go.
And the greens are up and Stockner's out. We're racing in Baja for the second time this season. There's a real cavern there as now they head into the first corner. It's banked like usual. Out of the corner, digging hard. He's fighting with Avery for first as they head to the elevated corner. Avery digging hard, spins him around, but it really just helped him. Through the curving straightaway and into the next corner. We're used to these corners. As now we head through the very long straightaway, heading into what the first track was, turn 2. Digging hard once again. Now we're into the former short chute, which is still a short chute. But this time a longer straightaway, an easier cornering. So he heads through the straightaway in the cavern, and we're on to lap 2 after a 52-second lap. Digs hard as he heads for the elevated corner. Fighting that truck. It likes to dig in sand, but it can't really dig in mud. Oh, it digged there. It stopped and it dug in and it got back out just fine. Running down the straightaway and into the short corner here. Braking hard in a nice braking zone. Hey, fourth person on the stream, welcome to the watch. Heading out of the corner here, keeping it straight. Running down the straightaway for Stockner. He's keeping everything in line for a 44-second lap. Digging hard once again, and now we're up into the elevated corner. It digs, it wants to dig. Checking his sides, but had to sacrifice preparing the straightaway, and that corner was not his best. Hall in second looks to be the closest threat at only 6/10 back as we head into the next corner. Digs hard. This truck just simply wants to keep this lead today, but he's got one to his inside, and he's passed him. Hall gives him a bump and says, "I'm here now." And now it's Wilson, Hall, and Stockner. Stockner says, "Hall, I'm taking the lead." Comes to the side, sees that Hall still wants that lead back. Stockner fights hard, drifts through that dirt, expects the truck to dig. The question is does it actually want to win this race? The driver's giving it all he's got. Down the straightaway for the final time here in the B semifinal. Through the corner, he digs hard. He has to set up this final corner. It's the one that's been giving him fits. Nice braking zone. Digs hard. The truck digs down the straightaway and a win in the B semifinal.
First, great job.
What a way to win that semifinal. That was hard to dig. And now to the A final for the second week in a row. We've won our race for Elon X. We haven't had a fast lap because simply we just can't grind those out. But for SRM, we need to at least finish in 11th, and our current position is 9th. And right now, we are second for the A final. V. Miller was the only one who was faster overall. It's time to put some repairs into the truck. Working hard, giving that thing what it needs. And the truck's sitting purty now. We're ready to go.
Almost time. Let's go out fighting.
The trucks
today.
are lined up. Man, we need a little bit of cleaner suit.
Reds, get ready.
All dirt and guts out here. And we're green. Once again, the truck just doesn't want to dig and jump out to a lead like it has been through this event.
Inside out.
first corner. He grinds into a couple other trucks and has to back it down. B. Miller and Stockner in the lead. Stockner doesn't want to hurt B. Miller's truck this early in the race, or his own. He decides to mirror drive and settle for second. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Del Rio getting into the rear end of Stockner. That settled him down, and now there's Hall and Miller ahead. Stockner knows how to deal with Hall. But once again, Del Rio on the rear end. I guess this is best to get away as Miller has a problem. He slid way too much in there, and now Hall has to deal with Stockner. Stockner trying to get out of that corner straight. He digs, finds out Hall just keeps that lead. Stockner has to find a way to get out of this dirty air, but he can't seem to find the line because Hall's taking the preferred one. But Stockner leaps and bounds himself ahead. Grinds through that corner there into the short chute here on lap 2. But Hall is there and he'll take back that lead. Stockner gives him the bumper. Down the straightaway is Miller, who was the fastest truck coming into this race. Seems to have not really gained back what he was going for. And he's only up, now he's up to 4th. He was in 6th for the longest time. Now he's up to 3rd, back to 5th. He must be in a little bit of a pack battle right now. We're not too focused on him. We're focused on winning this race. Down the straightaway once again. Hitting those jumps like we need to. Ooh, that was a little bit violent there. Getting into the next corner there. Hit the side of that curve there. Hit it again. Truck seems to be fine, but we're not exactly sure. He's playing with that gas pedal, pedaling it along. It's what he needs to do. He checks both sides. Knows he has a short turn ahead, but he hits it again. You gotta be wondering how this truck is doing through all this punishment. And there goes Wilson to the lead. Ooh, and Stockner gives him a great jump and pass. Heading into the next corner here and now down the short chute. Look at all the fans. They want to see more. Pedal along with that gas pedal as we head for the final lap.
This is your last lap.
Final lap here in the A final. The first time we came to Baja, Stockner finished 9th. It was a difficult scenario, but the semifinal did not fare him well, and he only finished 7th. He grinds it around. Del Rio, the guy who's giving him fits, is back to 8th. Miller's up to 3rd, but it all doesn't matter. Around the final bend, nobody giving him trouble. Stockner is going to win this race.
First, well done.
And now he's up to 2nd in the championship standings. That's all it took to get 3 points within Campbell. In the event, Stockner, how many points did he gain on Campbell? Oh, he gained a bunch. He gained a ton. He gained 13 points on him. As we head for our final event in the rear-wheel drive stadium racing championship, but that's his first win in an OHMHC driver who is hunting him down. But 2 sponsors think it's good and 1 doesn't. Can't really get those fast laps in this truck. But 86,000 credits. That's what I like to see out of this truck. As we head to Cali for the final time. Final race in this championship series, and it's the full circuit. 0.7 miles, all in sand. Looks to be a good race here today. One thing about Cali from previous series that I have run before doing this series here on YouTube is that it does, once again, doesn't want to dig. You can't really find much here, even if it's in dry weather. So we know what their difficulties are going to be. We're going to have to find some way to make this truck dig. As our sponsors say this, they want less than 4 seconds of penalty time, win one of their races, and complete the event with less than 3 major collisions. We're going to try for that. And in the second semifinal, Stockner is given the first slot. Now you also have to watch out for Campbell. Campbell is in the first slot in the first heat because he's the points leader. Trying to beat him by 3 points. We're going to be watching him today and see if Stockner can come out on top. The truck is sitting pretty, and here we go.
Today.
Checks his limited dash here.
Green, go, go, go.
And we're green here from Cali. The truck does simply not want to dig. It didn't dig for the starting gate, and he has to fight alongside the wall. He's going to brake here, actually. He's actually going to get out of the gas completely to let the field go. And he files in and into 8th place. Not where he wants to be at the end of this event, so let's see what happens. Oh, he grinds, but oh, he messed up. He hit the tire. He had to get into reverse. What a complete miscue. This is going to give him fits this entire day. It's the fact that that one turn right there did not go his way. As we grind once again. Just messing up completely this first lap. And he's trying to win the points lead. He's trying to take it. A lot of decisions could have led up to this. Maybe he shouldn't have settled it out. But now he has to take on what he's got. Grinds up to 6th. He needs 2 more spots to get into the A final. Digs. That truck did not want to dig there, and that's the reason why those 2 spots got ahead of him. Those are the spots he wants and needs. He digs hard once again. Finding there's no real help around here. 2 to go to get 2 spots. Can he do it? Oh, he's there. Oh, he's there. 5th place. 4th place, he's currently in the A final. Now to hold on to it. Or heck, even hunt for 3rd. He digs out of there. He digs out of the hairpin in 3rd, but battling for 4th.
Inside.
Oh, he puts the bumper to him. Tried to grind him out. It didn't work. Harris is still in the lead.
This is your last lap.
And what a clean pass on Harris there for 3rd. Now he's got a spot of cushion. As that truck that simply does not want to dig. As he grinds out of that corner okay. He's going to be okay with letting Jeffries and Hall go. And the win will go to Jeffries. Hall will come home in 2nd, and Stockner will take home 3rd to make it to the A final. He needed that. He needed that badly. Now we head to the race results here, and Stockner got the fastest lap. When it all counted, he put it on the line, and he took it. 41.774 seconds. That is not really that fast of a lap time around the 7.7 mile racetrack, but we'll take what we got. And the one time we get the fastest lap, once again, the sponsors don't want it. But that's okay. We'll be in the 6th position for the A final. Campbell made it in. We have to watch Campbell all day long. So we gotta make our vehicle repairs first. The team knows we're hunting for a championship. But they couldn't give the truck a wash, as it's still dirty.
Best effort today, pal. Let's see what you can do.
The spotter tells me, give it all you got. Stockner is ready. This is the field beside him.
Go, go, go.
And this time the truck still doesn't dig. He's back to 8th, actually. Campbell's in 7th. That's the points leader. And we're grinding through these corners. And the field gets out okay, but we're heading for the next corner. Out of that turn, into the next turn. He had to grind that one out there, but it looks to be he's fighting for 2nd currently. Keep in mind, he's not racing for the win, he's racing for Campbell. He's trying to get that points lead and win the championship. But he's grinding out with Webb, and that lets Jeffries and Wilson take the lead.
Car inside.
But Stockner grinds it out here on the small humps and gets through with the lead. All clear. Sees the thundering herd behind him. But what is on with Campbell? Campbell is back in 6th, about 2 points, just about 2 seconds back. Not much for him, but oh, he's up to 4th. It looks to be that he has just made his way through. He sees the thundering herd still behind him, but Campbell, he needs more than 4th. He needs to win. He's only 1.9 seconds back. It looks to be that he's coming back here. But he fell back to 6th. Something went wrong in that corner. Stockner being told, just don't worry about Campbell. Run your race. Oh, and he messed up there. He messed up in the corner. The rear end slid out way too much, but it didn't seem to hurt. He digs hard. Hard to find a way to win here, but you know, it's going to come down to 2 laps here. A championship is on the line, but Stockner is driving the perfect race. There goes Allen. He has to dig, and there's Allen once again. He wants that lead. Now, Allen wouldn't win the championship with it, but he would definitely get some bragging rights heading into next season. There's Hall. Same deal. 1 to go here in Cali to decide the championship. Down the straightaway into the corner. He knows what he's doing. It's not like he hasn't done this before. Coming down into the corner one more time. The truck had to dig, but Hall backed her down. He didn't run into Stockner. Gave him the lead. One more corner. Hits the wall. Kind of dirty. Hall can't get there. Stockner's going to win the race and the championship.
First, well done.
Heck yeah, boys. Heck yeah. What a way to win. What a way to win. He takes the championship away from Campbell. Wilson came in close, as well as Hall. But that was all he needed to do. first place here in California. He beats Hall and Wilson. He's gonna get all three. He gets all three sponsor bonuses. Huge payouts. 116,000 credits. Into level 14. Admirable.
Congratulations. You can now compete in the Land Rush World Series. Keep up the good work.
And we've unlocked an engineer. Cool. The championship is complete, and here from California, we have the first place finish. It wasn't pretty, but he had to do it. Those first two races weren't pretty at all, with a 9th and 7th place finish. Actually 8th place. He lost it there in that corner. But they were not pretty at all. But now you're into the Land Rush World Series. But that's going to be for another day. There's updates on sponsorship. And we got some contracts expiring soon. But that won't matter. Well, thanks for tuning in today, guys. It was fun. Hey, Grayson, you just tuned in as it was over. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you around.